I'm a sucker for a mini golf game, especially one that you can play with your friends. But seeing as that market is all but sewn up at this point, Super Serious Golf has a unique hook. Despite its name, Super Serious Golf is not super serious, and it's not really a golf game either, in the traditional sense. Although, it does have all the usual mini golf mechanics and aesthetics that I've grown to love. Released on Steam in November 2025 by Karnage Studios, Super Serious Golf is an online multiplayer party game where you can battle it out with up to 8 people in a variety of over 20 mini games. And here's a little mini game for you. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments how many times I say the word mini game in this video. I'll let you know how you do. To my knowledge, none of the mini games in Super Serious Golf are actually golf, and it didn't matter in the slightest. In a session, after each minigame, the players involved, who are all decorated golf balls by the way, will be awarded points based on how they finished, and those points will be accumulated at the end to rank each player, until the player with the most points at the end is crowned the winner. I'll level with you now, it's a simple concept for a party game and it's a whole lot of fun. Today I'll be looking at a small section of these minigames, but I'll tell you now, I was a fan of all of them. Each minigame is a couple of minutes long, so the action is fast-paced, exciting and varied. For this video, I played Super Serious Golf in Turbo mode. I'm not entirely sure what hard mode is as it's locked, but if you know then feel free to let me know too. The first minigame we're playing is called Sumo, and it's basically a Royal Rumble. The idea is to knock the other players out of the arena until one golf ball is left standing. There are boosts, obstacles, and a giant rock fist that will crush you if you get too close. As this minigame was the first one I played, it set the tone perfectly. Chaotic, frenzied, and unpredictable. Plus I was doing quite well, until I wasn't. The next minigame is called Driving Range, and it was literally the opposite of golf. Rather than being the player to smack the ball as hard as you can, you're the golf ball avoiding being hit. So the aim for this one is to survive as long as you can. Similar to the last minigame, there are boosts and obstacles, and you can be a menace to your group by pushing them out of the safe zone. This time though, giant clubs will swing through to knock you out. You get fair warning though, as the red denotes danger, which you would think would make this game too easy. But I got lucky here. Then we have the minigame Pass the Bomb, where you must try to offload the explosive and avoid being blown up. And then the minigame Capture the Flag, where conversely you must hold on to the flag and resist it being taken from you. Two good little minigames in keeping with the rich history of video game minigames. Super Serious Golf is earning its rightful place in the pantheon of games in this genre. But now we're going to switch it up with this minigame, Haunted Mansion. Avoid being run over by the haunted golf cart. You can run, you can hide, but not for too long, and you can try to push other players into its path. Brilliant! This one was very similar to Hungry Golf Cart, except the golf cart here isn't haunted, but it sure is angry. Next up is Rush Hour, and this might be my favourite minigame of them all. You're dicing with danger as you play in traffic. The vehicles are coming thick and fast and your opponents are out to sabotage you. Absolute carnage will ensue. Next up is The Climb, which I also really enjoyed. It's a race around a multi-level obstacle course, which also doubles up as a maze. There are shortcuts to help you and dead ends to hinder you. Roll, jump and shoot your way to the lead. The next minigame is called Road Rage. Not to be confused with Rush Hour or The Climb, this minigame is a race to the top of a long road filled with obstacles, cars and tractors flying down at you. Possibly the most stressful one so far, but again, I liked it because I won, so there. Next up is Sheep Tag. Oh, it's football. But I don't know ball. Sorry, correct channel, wrong series. Besides, they're not footballs, they're sheep. And it's your aim to boot as many as you can into the green zone. The player with the most goals wins. So it is football. Lastly, we're looking at King of the Hill, but instead of selling propane and propane accessories, you are running to the safe zone. Longest time spent in the center of the safe zone wins. I was awful at this one, but it was still fun. In fact, this entire game was fun. Although some minigames were similar in mechanics and objectives, each one had their own personality. Each one was rapid enough to keep you excited and engaged, and when you play with friends, then the trash talking can begin. For less than $5 on Steam, an entire party of 8 can get involved for less than the price of a single AAA title, and in my opinion, it's well worth it. Plus, I really appreciated the cards at the beginning that gives you the full breakdown of what the game is and what the controls are. Really, really helpful. Oh, look out for